For 11-year-old Kiku, Diwali was one of the best festivals ever. She got to light lamps, draw rangolis, and, best yet, it's 4 days holiday from school. Diwali was also when Kiku got to eat Ajji's special Diwali sweets and snacks. Ajji is Kiku's grandmother. She lives by herself in Mysore, a house that Kiku thinks looks like the Good Witch's cottage from The Wizard of Oz. She has a huge front and backyard with trees lining the compound walls and creepers everywhere, including one entire side of her house. Her plants are green and lush, but Kiku doesn't think she considered trimming the creepers at all. As she says, I like it a little messy. A little? Kiku's mother would exclaim. Amma, Kiku climbs the wall all the way up to the terrace. What if a thief comes in? Ayo, don't say such things, Ma. And Ajji would give Kiku a hug. Kiku loves climbing it. It's fun, right, Kano? Yeah, Kiku would say, grinning at her very irritated mother. Ajji always had a million stories to tell about her life, and Kiku loved listening to them. She jumped excitedly as she, her parents, and brother boarded the dray train from Chennai, where they live. Guha, her 13-year-old brother, was as excited as she was. Santosh and the other boys are going to be there also. We are setting up an epic Diwali cricket match tomorrow. Have you decided on the teams? Asked Appa as he distributed the chapatis and palya for their lunch. Not yet, but this year I want Zafar on my team. He is the best bowler. Last year our team lost because he bowled us all out on the second over itself. That boy has really improved since he started at that cricket coaching academy. I might also come see this match, said Appa. Can I come too? I also want to play, asked Kiku. Both Appa and Guha looked at Kiku surprised. Do you even know how to throw a ball? Guha snorted. Hey, Guha, don't talk to your sister that way. Appa put his arm around her. Kiku, these boys are very rough when they play. They might hurt you. How about you and I play cricket with each other? That way, you can learn properly and later play with Santosh, Guha, and the rest. Amma chimed in. Besides, your Ajji and I have a long day of making gulab jamun, laddu, mixture, barfi, and kod bade planned. We have to make enough for the whole street. So, we need all the help we can get, Kano. Kiku was unconvinced, but her eyes brightened at the thought of all the food. Oh, yes, she said. I can't wait. Kodbale is my favorite. The train rolled into Mysore station in the evening around 4. Kiku's parents hired an auto rickshaw to take them to Ajji's house, about 20 minutes away. As the auto drew up beside the intricate black gate that Kiku and Guha loved climbing over, they saw Ajji waving at them. But something was wrong. Her right arm was in a white cast and sling. What happened? Asked Amma, rushing over to Ajji. Oh, just a little accident. I slipped on the front porch. It was wet from last night's rain and I didn't realize. The doctor said it's a hairline fracture on my arm. Raghu was right here when it happened. And Ajji pointed to her neighbor and Amma's childhood friend of many years, watering his plants on the other side of the compound wall. We took her to the hospital immediately, Akka. Dr. Silva says that she needs to rest her arm and take the medicines properly. Nothing to worry about, Raghu said cheerfully as he headed up towards them. That's such a relief. I'm really glad you were there, said Amma. She put her arm around Ajji as they walked together into the house. We took her to the hospital immediately, Akka. Dr. Silva says that she needs to rest her arm and take the medicines properly. Nothing to worry about, Raghu said cheerfully as he headed up towards them. That's such a relief. I'm really glad you were there, said Amma. She put her arm around Ajji as they walked together into the house. Yes, it is all fine. But there's one thing I'm worried about. The Diwali food. I bought all the ingredients needed, but this hand. I can't make the snacks. All the flour, oil, and sugar is going to waste. Ajji sighed. Kiku then saw Amma and Appa do that thing that parents do sometimes, where they talk with their eyes. Both nodded at each other, and Appa spoke. It's okay, Ajji. We'll make them, and you just need to sit with us and tell us what to do. Ajji's face brightened. Oh, how wonderful! Tomorrow's family time in the kitchen! Kiku shouted happily. What? No! Everyone turned to look at Guha, who looked like he was in agony. My cricket match! Appa! You know how much I want to play. Santosh and I have been planning this for months. I can't miss it. Please, please let me go. Guha, this is too much work for me and Kiku to do by ourselves, said Amma gently. I don't even know how to cook. What is the point? We will learn then. I don't know how to cook either. Come on, Guha. You can play with the boys after tomorrow. We are here for the next 4 days, said Appa. Guha remained sulking for the rest of the evening, eventually going to sleep earlier than everyone else. The next morning, a day before Diwali, Guha heard his mother's voice, as if from far away. Kiku, Guha, wake up! He squinted his eyes at the window. Was it still dark outside? He checked the clock on the bedside table. It was 6 a.m. Wake up! It's time to get things started. Guha groaned and Kiku smiled sympathetically at him from the next bed. Yeah, this is always the worst part about waking up here for Diwali work. You mean you were awake at 6 in the morning last year too? Yeah, Amma wakes me up like this every year. Kiku looked at Guha, puzzled. You didn't know? Guha shook his head. Well, we need to freshen up first. Ajji doesn't like people entering the kitchen without a bath. She says it's bad luck. After they showered, both put on old clothes as instructed by Ajji. Amma and Guha then picked up mops and brooms as it was tradition to do spring cleaning before Diwali day. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Appa and Kiku were sitting on the floor working through the dough for the kodbale. Kodbale is a fried savory snack, kind of like a donut. Ajji sat in a chair giving instructions. It's too much dough, add some water. Yes, that's it. Now, knead it well. It will take some time, but be patient, Kiku. Appa stood by the stove, waiting for the oil in the frying pan to get hot. Kiku kneaded the dough. Yes, that is the right way. You need to roll it out in a line and then join the ends to make a little circle. Why is Code Bale called so? What does it mean, Ajji? Asked Kiku. The word bale in Kannada means bangle, and Code Bale is called so because it is shaped like one, said Ajji. I remember my elders used to say that the best kodubale has the flavor of fresh coconut and asafoetida in every bite. Ingu Tengu, they called it, said Appa. Ingu Tengu? Kiku giggled. Ingu Tengu, Ingu Tengu. I can't stop saying it. Appa and Ajji laughed as well.